There's a Cloud Jedi here with another Star Wars action figure review. Today we'll be doing an update of a video that I've done before, that I guess part one of before, of a Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, the Battle of Hoth. Okay. And you know what? It's a pretty good pack. It's got some cool figures in there with some interesting features. I've already done the packaging review of this one before with the action figures already in their packaging, but I just thought I'd take a quick scan at the back before I moved on to the action figures. Okay, and this came out back in 2003. I believe it came out as part of the Attack of the Clones line. Okay, in 2003. Okay, let's get to the figures themselves. Okay, let's start off with R3A2. So we got R3A2, and he's a cool droid. He's pretty much, as far as I know, the first one or so they came out with a clear base. As far as I know, I could be wrong though. There might be like a yellowish one that was a sneak preview. You know what? I think I am wrong. R3A2. Okay. He is one of the first ones to come out with a clear dome, and you can see the inside inner workings of it. Okay, when you turn its head, he clicks and clacks. Okay, he have the middle leg that does pull out. Okay, you can pull it out of there. Okay, if you want to. It's got no wheels on the bottom. Okay, but it's a, you know, it's a cool droid, and for being one of the first ones with that clear dome there, that's pretty neat. There was another astromech droid that was named R3A2 that came as part of the Build-A-Droid line. You know, one of the pack-in pieces for that, which is this one. So, you know, all in all, it's nice to have both R3A2s. Okay, they're similar, although the Build-A-Droid one is definitely a bit superior since it has wheels. It's just neat. But I collect droids, so, you know, I'm going to collect any which one I can get my hands on. If I don't have it, I'm going to go out there and try to find it. So this is the one that came with the pack, and this is the Build-A-Droid version right here. So we've taken care of the droids. Let's get on to Princess Leia. Princess Leia is a very basic figure. You know, there's really no articulation. There's nothing in the legs, no knees, no ankle. There's some hip movement there. Okay, the legs go up and down. There's articulation in the head and the waist. Okay, arms go up and down. That goes for both of them, of course. This one just seems a little stiff since I've really only had it on display all this time. Never actually played with them, but see, it's really being stubborn there. I guess there must be a good reason for it. She's okay. Nothing amazing. She almost looks like she has a good tan on her. And her gun is this sort of tan color as well. Okay, so that goes for Princess Leia. Let's see if we can put the gun in her hand there and stand her up next to R3A2. Okay, there we go. Next up is, Chewbacca. Okay, and you know, he's not a bad figure. I find Chewbacca droids, Chewbacca figures are, you know, pretty decent. Throughout the years, they're not bad in terms of the likeness that they have. This one actually has pretty good articulation, not just in the arms, elbows, but also the wrist, which is pretty cool. Doesn't have anything in the legs, okay, just in the hips, but the fact that it has that kind of articulation in the arms, forearms, and wrists is pretty neat. His head isn't about to really turn, since the way the head is sculpted with this thing that's coming down, it's not really going to allow him to turn left or right, but he does go up and down. Okay, his bowcaster fits pretty well on his right arm. Okay, and the paint job is pretty good. Okay, considering he's on a snow planet of Hoth, so he's going to have some snow in his hair. Okay, I like the fact to have him kind of in mid-yelp there. You can see his teeth bared, his tongue even inside. Not bad. Okay, let's put him over here on the side. And then the next one is going to be Luke on his Tauntaun, which is actually probably one of the nicer features about this one. In terms of articulation, well, Luke has to sit on his Tauntaun, so he's got this articulation in the knees and hips. Okay, very wide stance, so he can easily sit down on the Tauntaun. He came with a blaster. Okay, very pretty standard black bat blaster, a lightsaber that fits pretty securely in his right hand. His head is going to turn left to right. The hat visors are not removable. Okay, but I guess that's not really what you're taking a look at this one for. The Tauntaun, cool thing about it is the fact that it has a belly that opens up. Let's put the camera down a little bit so you can see the belly. There's a scene in Empire Strikes Back where Han Solo has to cut the belly of the Tauntaun opens just so that he can warm up Luke. So you can pull out the guts, which feel just as slimy as they look. Okay, and you can kind of see the intestines there. And that's pretty cool. You can pick these up for not too much of a price. They're not that expensive, but they've got some cool features. Not all the action figures in this set are totally worth it, but this action figure, the Tauntaun with the spilling guts, is a neat one, and definitely well worth it, as well as the R3-A2 that came with it if you're a collector of astromech droids. So that's my review of the Star Wars Battle Pack from the Attack of the Clones line, Empire Strikes Back, the Battle of Hoth. Thanks for watching.